Blue Star High Secondary School video classes for 10th standard mathematics. So last video we see example problems in statistics. Now we are going to see the continuation of the example problems. Example 8.7, the amount that the children have spent for purchasing some eatables in one day trip of a school are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Using step deviation method, find the standard deviation of the amount they have spent. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Its class interval C is equal to 5. That is the difference of each and every value is 5. Now we have to put the tabular column X, that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Then D is equal to X minus A. Here the assumed mean that is A is 20. So di is equal to x minus 20. So 5 minus 20 is minus 15. 10 minus 20 is minus 10. 15 minus 20 is minus 5. 20 minus 20 is 0. 25 minus 20 is 5. 30 minus 20 is 10. 35 minus 20 is 15. 40 minus 20 is 20. Then di is equal to x minus a by c, which is equal to x minus 20 by 5. Here c is the class interval. So minus 15 by 5 is equal to minus 3. Minus 10 by 5 is equal to minus 2. Minus 5 by 5 is minus 1. 0 by 5 is 0. 5 by 5 is 1. 10 by 5 is 2. 15 by 5 is 3. 20 by 5 is 4. Next, di square. So 9, 4, 1, 0, 1, 4, 9, 16. So summation di is equal to 4 because plus 3 minus 3 gets cancelled, minus 2 plus 2 gets cancelled, minus 1 plus 1 gets cancelled. So summation di is equal to 4. Summation di square is equal to 44. Standard deviation sigma is equal to root of summation di square by n minus summation di by n the whole square into c, which is equal to root 44 by 8 minus 4 by 8 the whole square into 5. So 44 and 8 gets cancelled. So 2 times 11 times. Again 2 and 11 gets cancelled. It gives 5.5 times. 4 and 8 gets cancelled, 1 by 2, which is equal to root of 5.5 minus 1 by 2 square into 5, which is equal to 5.5 minus 0.5 whole square into 5, which is equal to 5.5 minus 0.25 into 5, which is equal to root of 5.25 into 5. So square root of 5.25 is 2 2s are 4, remainder 1. Then 2 should be multiplied by 2, so you get 4. Put the decimal and step down the 2 digits, so you get 125. So it should be multiplied by 2, so 2 into 42 you get 84. Then subtract, you get 41. Now 2.29 into 2.2 into 4 you get 44. So 9 times, so 449 into 9 you get 4041. So you get the remainder. So square root of 5.25 is 2.29 into 5. So sigma is approximately equal to 11.45. Example 8.8. Find the standard deviation of the following data: 7, 4, 8, 10, 11. Add 3 to all the values, then find the standard deviation of the new values. So data is 7, 4, 8, 10 and 11. So ascending order is 4, 7, 8, 10, 11. X 4, 7, 8, 10, 11. Di is equal to x minus a. Here a is equal to 8. So 4 minus 8 is minus 4. 7 minus 8 is minus 1. 8 minus 8 is 0. 10 minus 8 is 2. 11 minus 8 is 3. Then di square 16, 1, 0, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. So summation di is equal to 0. Summation di square is equal to 30. So now you find the standard deviation. So sigma is equal to root of summation di square by n minus summation di by n the whole square, which is equal to root of 30 by 5 minus 0 by 5 the whole square. So root of 6, which is equal to root 6. So root 6 is 2 2s are 4. The remainder is 2. 2 should be multiplied by 2, you get 4. So put the decimal, add two zeros. So 4, 44 into 4 you get 176. So 24, 2.4, that is 24 into 4 you get 48. 4 times, so 484 into 4 is 1936. So you get sigma is approximately equal to 2.45. Now we find the standard deviation of the given data. Next what we are going to do is you just add 3 to all the values, then find the standard deviation for the new values. Add 3 to all the values. So the new values is 10, 7, 11, 13, 14. Its ascending order is 7, 10, 11, 13, 14. So first நம்ம என்ன பண்ணோம்னா நார்மல் டேட்டா வச்சுட்டு அதுக்கு ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் டிவியேஷன் ஃபைண்ட் பண்ணோம். இப்போது அந்த கொடுத்துருக்க ஒரு டேட்டாலையும் 3 ஆட் பண்ணோன்னா நம்மளுக்கு நியூ வேல்யூஸ் கிடைக்கும். அதை அசெண்டிங் ஆர்டரில் ரைட் பண்ணிவிட்டு then we are going to find the standard deviation of the data. Then you have to compare the new standard deviation to the old standard deviation. So x value is 7, 10, 11, 13, 14. Di is equal to x minus a. Here a is 11. So 7 minus 11 is minus 4, 10 minus 11 is minus 1, 11 minus 11 is 0, 13 minus 11 is 2, 14 minus 11 is 3. Then di square minus 4 is 6, minus 4 square is 16, 1 square is 1, 0, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. So summation di is 0, summation di square is 30. So sigma is equal to root of summation di square by n minus summation di by n the whole square, which is equal to root of 30 by 5 minus 0 by 5 the whole square, which is equal to root 6 minus 0, which is equal to root 6. Now only we find the square root of root 6 value. So sigma is approximately equal to 2.45. So comparing the old standard deviation and the new standard deviation, both are same. So we already seen that if you add any fixed constant to all the values of the given data, it won't change the standard deviation. So the standard deviation will not change when we add some fixed constant to all the values. Example 8.9. Find the standard deviation of the data 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Multiply each data by 4. Find the standard deviation of the new values. So last example we see you have to add 3 to all the values. Now we are going to do the multiplication of each data by 4. So same method. First the given data is 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. The ascending order is 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. You have to find the standard deviation of the given data. So write the x values 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 and di is equal to x minus a. Here a is 5. So di is equal to x minus 5. So 2 minus 5 is minus 3. 3 minus 5 is minus 2. 5 minus 5 is 0. 7 minus 5 is 2. 8 minus 5 is 3. So di square minus 3 square is 9, minus 2 square is 4, 0, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. Then summation di is equal to 0, summation di square is equal to 26. So sigma is equal to root of summation di square by n minus summation di by n the whole square, which is equal to root of summation di square value is 26 by 5 minus 0 by 5 the whole square. So n is nothing but number of given data, which is equal to root of 5.2 minus 0, which is equal to root of 5.2. So square root for finding 5.2 is 2 2s are 4. The remainder is 1. So 2 should be multiplied by 2. So 2 2s are 4. Put the decimal. Step down 2 0. So 2 times 42 into 2 is 84. You get the remainder 36. So 22 into 2 you get 44. So 448 into 8, it gives 3584. So you get standard deviation sigma is 2.28. So sigma is approximately equal to 2.28. Now we are going to multiply each data by 4 and then you have to find the standard deviation. So multiply each data by 4. The new values are 8, 12, 20, 28, 32. So x values di is equal to x minus a. Here a is equal to 20. So 8 minus 20 is minus 12. 12 minus 20 is minus 8. 20 minus 20 is 0. 28 minus 20 is 8. 32 minus 20 is 12. Di square 144 minus 8 square is 64, 0, 64, 144. Summation di is 0. Summation di square is equal to 416. So SD is equal to sigma is equal to root of summation di square by n minus summation di by n the whole square is equal to root of 416 by 5 minus 0 by 5 the whole square, which is equal to root of 883.2 minus 0, which is equal to root of 83.2. The square root of 83.2 is 9 9s are 81. 2 times 9 2s are 18. 182 into 181 into 1. So you get 181. 39 times 91 into 2. 182. 1822 into 2, you get 3644. So here the sigma is approximately equal to 9.12. When we multiply each data by 4, the new standard deviation gets multiplied by 4. Example 8.10. Find the mean and variance of the first n natural numbers. It is very important and it is easy too. First you have to find the mean. So x bar is equal to sum of the all observation by number of observation, which is equal to summation xi by n, which is equal to 1, 2, 3 etc. up to n by n. Therefore, 1, 2, 3 etc. up to n is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Already we learned the formula in unit 2, numbers and sequence. So, which is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2 divided by n. So, n into n plus 1 by 2n. So n and n gets cancelled. You get n plus 1 by 2. So mean x bar is equal to summation xi by n is equal to n plus 1 by 2. Next, you have to find the variance. Variance sigma square is equal to summation xi square by n minus summation xi by n the whole square. So summation xi square is equal to 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus etc. up to n square. We know the formula for this also. So n into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6. So sigma square is equal to n into n plus 1, 2n plus 1 by 6n, because already you have n in the denominator, minus n plus 1 by 2 the whole square, because already we find mean x bar. So n gets cancelled, which is equal to, we just multiplied n into 2n is 2n square plus n into 1 is n. 1 into 2n is 2n plus 1 into 1 is 1 divided by 6 minus n plus 1 the whole square divided by 2 square, which is equal to 2n square plus 3n plus 1 by 6 minus, you just expand it in the form of a plus b whole square. So n square plus 1 square plus 2n into 1 by 4, which is equal to 2n square plus 3n plus 1 by 6 minus n square plus 1 plus 2n by 4. Taking LCM of 6 and 4, 2 times 3 and 2, again 3 times 1 and 2, again 2 times 1 and 1. So the LCM is 2 into 3 into 2 is 12. So 2 into 2n square plus 3n plus 1 minus 3 into n square plus 1 plus 2n divided by 12, which is equal to 4n square plus 6n plus 2 minus 3n square minus 3 minus 6n by 12. So plus 6n minus 6n gets cancelled. So sigma square is equal to 4n square minus 3n square is n square plus 2 minus 3 is minus 1 by 12. So here the variance sigma square is equal to n square minus 1 by 12. Therefore variance sigma square is equal to n square minus 1 by 12. Example 8.11. 48 students were asked to write the total number of hours per week they spent on watching television. Write this information. Find the standard deviation of hours spent for watching television. So here the tabular column is given as x and y. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and y is 3, 6, 8, 6, 9, 8, 5, 4. Here 11 and 5, one is missing, one tabular column is. So sigma is equal to standard deviation formula we know. Now put the x values. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Fi is 3, 6, 9, 13, 8, 5, 4. Then Di is equal to x minus a. Here a is 10. So 6 minus 9 is minus 3. 7 minus 9 is minus 2. 8 minus 9 is minus 1. 9 minus 9 is 0. 10 minus 9 is 1. 11 minus 9 is equal to 2. 12 minus 9 is equal to 3. Di square 9, 4, 1, 0, 1, 4, 9. Then Fi into Di. So 3 into minus 3 is minus 9. 6 into minus 2 is minus 12. 9 into minus 1 is minus 9. 13 into 0 is 0. 8 into 1 is 8. 5 2s are 10. 4 3s are 12. Next, Fi di square. So Fi into di square is 9 3s are 27, 6 4s are 24, 9 into 1 is 1, 13 into 0 is 0, 8 into 1 is 8, 5 4s are 20, 4 9s are 36. So n is equal to, that is capital N is equal to 48. Summation Fi di is equal to 0. Summation Fi di square is equal to 124. So sigma is equal to root of summation Fi di square by capital N minus summation Fi di by capital N the whole square. Since capital N is nothing but summation Fi square. Summation Fi frequency, which is equal to root of 124 by 48 minus 0 by 48 the whole square, which is equal to root of 2.8, which is equal to root 2.8. Square root for finding 2.8 is 1 ones are 1, again 1, so 1 should be multiplied by 2, so 2 times 26 into 6, you get 156. 16 into 2, 32. So 326 into 6 is 1956. So sigma is approximately equal to 1.66. Example 8.12. The score by the students in a slip test are given below. X 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Y 7, 3, 5, 9, 5. Find the standard deviation of their marks. So standard deviation sigma is equal to root of summation Fi di square by n minus summation Fi di by capital N the whole square. So here n is nothing but summation Fi. So put the tabular column, write the values of xi is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And Fi is 7, 3, 5, 9, 5. Di is equal to x minus a, here a is 8, which is equal to x minus 8. So 4 minus 8 is minus 4, 6 minus 8 is minus 2, 8 minus 8 is 0, 10 minus 8 is 2, 12 minus 8 is 4. Next one is di square. So 16, 4, 0, 4, 16. Next Fi into di. So Fi into di is 7 into minus 4 minus 28. 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. 5 into 0 is 0. 9 into 2 is 18. 5 4s are 20. Next Fi di square. So 112, 12, 0, 36, 80. So capital N is equal to 29. Summation Fi di is equal to 4. Summation Fi di square is 240. Sigma is equal to root of summation Fi di square by capital N minus summation Fi di by N the whole square, which is equal to root of 240 by 29 minus 4 by 29 the whole square, which is equal to root of 240 by 29 minus 16 by 841. So which is equal to root of 6960 minus 16 by 841, which is equal to root of 6944 by 841, which is equal to root of 8.25. So taking the square root of 8.25, 2 2s are 4, you get the remainder 4. So 2 should be multiplied by 2, you get 4. So put the decimal, step up, step down the remaining two values. So 2, 5, 48 into 8, you get 384. So the remainder is 41. So 28 into 2 is 56. 567 into 7, you get 3969. So which is equal to 2.87. So sigma is approximately equal to 2.87. Example 8.13. Marks of the students in a particular subject of a class are given below. Marks 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70. So number of students is 8, 12, 17, 14, 9, 7, 4. Find its standard deviation. So standard deviation sigma is equal to C into root of summation Fi di square by n minus summation Fi di by n the whole square, where C is the class interval, di is equal to x minus a by c. So put the tabular column. Marks 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70. And xi is 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. How you have to find xi is 0 plus 10 by 2. Then 10 plus 20 by 2. That is 30 by 2 is 15. Next, Fi is given in the question. 8, 12, 17, 14, 9, 7, 4. Then next, di is equal to x minus a. Here a is equal to 35. So 5 minus 35 is equal to minus 30. 50 minus 35 is equal to minus 20. 25 minus 35 is minus 10. 35 minus 35 is 0. 45 minus 35 is 10. 55 minus 35 is 20. 65 minus 35 is 30. Next you have to find di is equal to x minus a by c. So here the class interval is 10. So di is equal to x minus 35 by 10. Which is equal to minus 30 by 10, minus 20 by 10, minus 10 by 10, 0 by 10, 10 by 10, 20 by 10, 30 by 10. So di is minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Next, di square is 9, 4, 1, 0, 1, 4, 9. Next you have to find Fi di. So frequency into di. 8 into minus 3 is minus 24. 12 into minus 2 is minus 24. 17 into minus 1 is minus 17. 14 into 0, 14. 9 1s are 9. 7 2s are 14. 4 3s are 12. Next you have to find Fi di square. So Fi into di square. 8 9s are 72, 12 into 4 is 48, 17 1s are 17, 14 into 0 0, 9 1s are 9, 7 4s are 28, 4 9s are 36. Now capital N is equal to, or summation Fi is 71. Summation Fi di is equal to minus 30. Summation Fi di square is equal to 210. Sigma is equal to 10 into root of summation Fi di square by n minus summation Fi di by n the whole square, which is equal to 10 into root of 210 by 71 minus minus 30 by 71 the whole square, which is equal to 10 into root of 210 by 71 minus 900 by 5041, which is equal to 10 into root of 210 into 71 minus 900 by 5041, which is equal to 10 into root of 14,910 minus 900 by 5041, which is equal to 10 into root of 14,010 by 5041. For 14,010, 5041, 2 times 10,082. So the remainder is 3,928. Then put the decimal, add 1 0. 7 times 35,287. The remainder is 3,993. Then again 3 times 35,287. The remainder is 4,643. Again 9 times you get root of 2.779. So 2.779 square root is 1 ones are 1. The remainder is 1. So 1 should be multiplied by 2. Put the decimal and step out the remaining 2 digits. So 26 into 6 you get 156. So subtract 177 and 156 you get 21. So 16 into 2 is 32. So 326 into 6 you get 1956. So you get the remainder 234. So 332, that is 1.66 into 2, you get 332. So 3,327 into 7, you get 23,289. So you get root 2.779 as 1.667, which is equal to 10 into 1.667, which is equal to 1.667. So sigma is approximately equal to 1.667. Now last example of the exercise, example 8.14. The mean and standard deviation of 15 observations, that is not 1, 15 observations are found to be 10 and 10 to 5 respectively, that is 10 and 5 respectively. On checking, it was found that one of the observation with value 8 was incorrect. Calculate the correct mean and standard deviation if the correct observation value was 23. So mean x bar is equal to 10 and standard deviation sigma is equal to 5 and n is equal to 15 because number of observation is 15. So x bar is equal to 10, that is summation x by n is 10, which is implies summation x by 15 is equal to 10 because number of observation is 15. So summation x is equal to 10 into 15. So summation x is equal to 150. Next, the wrong observation value is equal to 8. The correct observation value is equal to 23. So correct total, that is summation x is equal to 150 minus 8 plus 23, which is equal to 173 minus 8, which gives 165. So corrected mean x bar is equal to summation x by n, which is equal to 165 by 15, which is equal to 11. Then standard deviation sigma is equal to root of summation xi square by n minus summation xi by n the whole square. Incorrect standard deviation is equal to root of summation x square by 15 minus 10 the whole square, which is implies 5 square is equal to summation x square by 15 minus 100. So 25 is equal to summation x square minus 1500 by 15, which is implies 25 into 15 is equal to summation x square minus 1500, which is implies 375 is equal to summation x square minus 1500. So 375 plus 1500 is equal to summation x square, which is implies 1875 is equal to summation x square. Therefore, incorrect summation x square is 1875. Next, you have to find the correct value of summation x square. So, corrected summation x square is equal to 1875 minus 8 square plus 23 square, because the incorrect value is 8 and the correct value is 23. So, which is implies summation x square is equal to 1875 minus 64 plus 529, which is equal to 2340. Then corrected standard deviation is equal to summation x square by n minus summation x by n the whole square, which is equal to 2340 by 15 minus 11 square, which is equal to root of 2340 by 15 minus 121, which is equal to 156 minus 121 is equal to root 35. So square root of root 35 is 5 5s are 25. The remainder is 10. So 5 2s are 10. Put the decimal, add 2 zeros. So 109 into 9, you get 981. So 59 into 2 is 118. So 1181 into 1. So the sigma is 5.91. So the correct standard deviation is 5.916. So thank you students. Up to this we wind off the section. For the next session or the next upcoming video, we are going to see exercise 8.1. Thank you students. You have to recall the formulas for finding standard deviation, and you have to know about grouped data and ungrouped data. Then only you can easy to understand what the formula you are going to apply. Thank you students. Have a nice day.